'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the sky, not a soul was at rest, not a whisper, nor sigh. The planes were all polished, the cockpits all tight, for the pilots were prepping for a long, starry night. I, Santa, am ready, my sleigh on full speed. But the sky's filled with heroes, and this is what they need. You see, this isn't just any old December cheer. It's the first Christmas since the war's end is near. In the hangar, the fighters were lined up with grace, while the pilots prepped themselves to join in the race. With a twinkle in their eyes and their helmets held high, they'd soar through the heavens, no clouds to deny. Shadow, the ace, with his grin so bold, hopped into his cockpit, fearless and cold. Splitfire and AKA, a duo so tight, flanked each other, ready for the flight. DJ Manpain chanted proud, with a beat and a flare, spreading rhythm through the air, with swagger to spare. Belle, the sharp-eyed, kept her watch on the night, her hands steady on the throttle, wings ready for flight. Willie high in the back, with a cough so loud, maneuvered his twin through the starry clouded crowd. Ninja Strike was swift, cutting through the breeze, a ghost in the air, with precision and ease. Grizz Killer was ready, his rockets all locked, his fighter a beast, to the enemy he'd rock. Pied Piper, the leader, so wise and so cold, guided the squadron with courage and bold. Flyby flew in, with a wave and a cheer, a mischievous grin, and a thirst for good beer. Hub, the navigator, kept their course so clear, his maps, a masterpiece, not a wrong turn near. Rogue Sheep was clever, with tactics so neat, he'd be the one to outsmart anyone they'd meet. Whiskey and Weed was a bro like no other, his antics and jokes could make even the gruffest brother smother. Bald Bomber, tough as nails, with a wink and a grin, flew through the skies as if he'd just begun to spin. Weppa, the fearless, with a heart full of fire, could dive through the clouds, faster, higher, and higher. Tigress Rose was fierce, with her eyes full of might. She brought the fight to the skies, like a flash of pure light. Ray Preems was ready, his bomber all set. He'd make this night unforgettable, you bet. Short Bus Driver, steady and strong, kept his squadron in line, guiding them along. Viper, the master, with his eyes on the prize, would dive in the night with no hint of surprise. The engines did roar, and the wings did take flight. The pilots were soaring, taking to the night. I watched from below, my sleigh light as air, with reindeer that followed, without a single care. Through the clouds and the stars, the fighters did race. The world now at peace, no more war to chase. The pilots had earned it, this moment's so sweet, to glide through the heavens, no retreat, no defeat. So as I sped through the night, my sleigh bright with gold, I gave thanks for these heroes, brave, strong, and bold. For it wasn't just gifts that I came to deliver, but peace, joy, and hope that would make the heart shiver. And as I flew off into the crisp, winter night, I waved to the pilots, in their stellar flight. Merry Christmas I called, with a heart full of cheer. Thanks for the peace, and for bringing us here. And as for the pilots, they soared across the sky. The first Christmas after the war, how time did fly. A new dawn was breaking, with joy in the air. A future so bright, free from war and despair. And I whispered to myself, as I looked up above, God bless these fine pilots, with courage and love. A bit of silliness from Floyd, who wishes all of you the best of holidays. Merry Christmas to the After Dark group. I will see you in the skies.